Hey there everyone, welcome back to Having Lunch with me on Thursday. Today for lunch, we've got chicken burrito. Chicken burrito with, it's got corn, rice, black beans, and lettuce and cheese, of course. No sour cream. This is, I brought it from home. Pretty like basic kind of thing here. No sides or anything. So pretty light lunch today, but that's by design. But yeah, this is not quite what's in relation to today's topic. Yeah, napkin. No, today's topic is on the best foods to have for leftovers. So, if you watched last week's episode, you know I was having leftover lasagna. Today, no leftovers today. This is a prepared meal. But a lot of times in the future, you'll probably see me eating leftovers. It's like pretty much what I eat for lunch, are leftovers, except for meal preps. Now meal preps, they're kind of in like this in-between stage, right? It's like leftovers are when you were eating something and then you didn't finish it, so you carry it over, right, to the next day. It's leftover. Meal prep, you made it, you didn't eat it, and you're saving it for the next day. So it's almost like if like Venn diagram, right? It's like they're kind of like in the middle there where it's like will be eaten in the future, but this is like prepared for it, right? The meal prep versus true leftovers, which are to be eaten now, not finished, so we're gonna eat it in the future. So I'd say meal preps are more like eat laters instead of leftovers. They're eat laters. So meal prep, not quite the same. You'll also see me eating some meal prep, usually chicken and rice or chicken and arroz. Not arroz, that's rice in Spanish. Orzo, that's the word I'm looking for. So, to those of y'all out there eating lunch with me, hopefully your lunch is good. This is a tasty little burrito we put together. Maybe you're eating leftovers. Maybe you meal prep. Maybe you ordered a sandwich or ordered something to get delivered to work. Let me know in the comments down below what you have on a regular basis for lunch. Like I said, I'm usually either meal prepping for some eat laters or just having leftovers. I used to go to, we have a Chick-fil-A across the street. I would go there. Haven't gone really at all these last 2 years. We've got a Whataburger next door, but that's kind of heavy for lunch. We like to keep it a little light, There is a Jimmy John's pretty close, so I have ordered Jimmy John's a few times this year, but I try to keep the cost down too, and just Jimmy John's delivery, it can add up, if you're getting it a lot. But no matter what, whether you're eating eat laters or leftovers like me, we all need to have lunch at some point. So that's where today's sponsor, HelloFresh, comes in. You can order one of their boxes. They'll put it all together for you. All you got to do is cook it up and then bring it. So shout out to HelloFresh. Just kidding. They're actually not sponsoring this video, but they could. So we're talking about the best foods to have as leftovers. So lasagna is on the list for sure. You saw me eating it last week. It's delicious as leftover. The sauce like gets more into the pasta. The cheese kind of mellows out in it. The beef like juices soak into the sauce. Lasagna is great. I mean, same as pizza, right? Leftover pizza is always delicious too. And pizza has added benefit. You can eat it cold, right out of the fridge. I like reheating it generally, but I'll eat it cold too. Like a cold slice of pizza hits different. Some other good leftover foods, stews or soups. Those flavors can also kind of melt together. Anything where the flavors are melding together and kind of combining and kind of, you know, mellowing out the ones that stick out and kind of like they all just kind of work together. Same with like rice dishes. Rice dishes like curries or sesame chicken, sweet and sour chicken, like that kind of stuff. You mix all that together. 1 second. Apologies for that. Yeah, rice dishes. Yeah, those are delicious leftover foods. Lasagnas, pastas, rices. So yeah, let me know, what are your favorite leftover foods? Some people really like barbecue leftover. I like it fresh, to be honest. I mean, I'll eat it leftover. Every time I go to, like, I get barbecue or make barbecue, there are leftovers, usually. And then I always think like, oh, like, should I save it or should I try to push through and finish it? Because I want it to be like good when I eat it, right? I want it to be delicious every time. And like, am I gonna enjoy reheating it? Usually, yeah, it turns out barbecue reheats pretty well. That was a cheesy bite. Love when you get that cheese. Yeah. So, leftovers. Love them. And like, honestly, without leftovers, it would be so hard. Like, every single day, we're dealing with gotta eat lunch, gotta eat dinner, and sometimes maybe eat breakfast. So every single day you got to deal with those, right? And leftovers just allow us to kind of forget about having to deal with it for lunch. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about in particular, right? Because like in the morning when I grab the container out the fridge, throw it in my lunchbox, I'm good to go. Got to brew up a little tea, of course, but you know, that's pretty light, right? Real easy stuff. Versus on the mornings where I have to like assemble my lunch, like put together a sandwich. That's really the only lunch I assemble, putting together a sandwich. But I had these hot dogs, but is a hot dog a sandwich? It's kind of the same idea. I had to assemble. I got all the stuff together. But it just takes a lot of time. But yeah, let's see. So I think that's everything for our first topic, our first segment here, topic of the day. So we'll be back with viewer emails. All right, y'all, what's up? We are back with our viewer emails. They're not really emails, they're more like things a student wrote on a note card for me to answer. So this one asks, what would an IRL golden cookie taste like? So for those of you who don't know, the golden cookie, I don't think there's any in Minecraft. Pretty sure there's not any in Minecraft. I think it's just gapples in Minecraft, golden apples. But I think there are cookies. So maybe there's golden cookies, I don't know. But this is specifically for a cookie clicker. So a golden cookie would taste like, it's like a moment in time when you take that first bite where it's pure bliss, straight ecstasy. where your brain is just on an endorphin dump and life is good. And it's a stark contrast to when the cookie's done and you're back to the real world, back to reality. And turns out not everything is tasting like golden cookies. But yeah, while you have it, it's delicious. All right, so I think that's gonna be it for today's episode. So thanks for watching. Thanks for eating lunch with me. I hope that, whatever you're doing, if you're eating lunch, if you're eating dinner, waking up in the morning, whatever you're doing, hopefully you're enjoying the podcast. Maybe it's becoming a part of your kind of routine, weekly routine. We're trying to do these weekly uploads. So be on the lookout for the next one. Trying to put them out over the weekend, recording them on Thursday generally. So if you're not already, please go ahead and subscribe down below. Hit the bell icon so you get notifications. Leave a like, it helps out the channel. Thanks for eating lunch with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.